It's me. It's KiaBee. I said it's me. It's KiaBee. Great day to you guys. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. It's Thursday. It is Thursday, y'all. That means it's almost Friday. That means it is almost the weekend, baby. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? I just be excited about every day. You know, I do my best to try to be in gratitude. I do my best. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I am not saying I'm perfect, but I do try. I do try. I'd have been through enough. To know not to walk around here like I'm not grateful. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what I'm going through. I don't care what it looked like. I'm gonna be grateful. I hope you are too. I hope you are grateful. I hope you have said thank you for waking me up to the Most High. Right? Be grateful for that you can do the things that you're able to do. Right? All of the things. Get in the car. Right? Roof over your head. Food in the kitchen. May not be what you want, you know, but you got it. You got it, girl. You got it. I pulled us up, not really no new decks, but I got a different blend here today. I got a different blend. I got a different theme we're going to work on. Yeah, we got some things. I'm gonna wait till you guys come in before I start getting into the, details. But if you're watching this on the replay, listen, whew, you're gonna be able to pause it, take notes yourself. I'm gonna want you guys to start doing that. Like when you're listening to me, take notes. We are about to start shifting. I took a little moment, the first couple of lives to just ask general questions. I didn't charge anyone for those, just to see what the energy was out there. And then I had a little time to meditate on it. Great rising. Great morning to you guys. So I was just saying I before I was asking questions, right? You guys were putting your questions in the chat and I would answer the question, but it gave me an opportunity to meditate on the energy that we had in the room, right? Who am I being drawn to, right? And with no judgment at all, because there was not even a question that was asked that I can't say that I've never asked before, right? However, with growth, with learning how to read, learning how to shift through life, learning different things, right? You learn that some of those questions are what's keeping you stuck. You'll learn that some of those things are, and are why you are in the position that you're in, and it's why the cards are reading the way the cards are reading. You get what I'm saying? So what I wanted to do is I have my handy dandy. I have my handy dandy notebook. Hello, let me know where you're watching from. I have my handy dandy notebook. Based off of some of the things that came up in my meditation, some of the things that I felt like we needed to discuss based off of what we were seeing in the comments and things like that. Okay, so these Seven Sun, hey you, thank you for coming in. Nigeria, nice. So we're gonna go ahead and start. We still have this new moon energy, right? So make sure you guys always go back and watch the replay if you missed. I've only been on about 4 minutes now, but I did give some information, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do this moon reading. Since we do still have this moon energy, make sure you are utilizing the energy. Make sure you are creating, that you are manifesting, that you are writing it down and getting it done, right? That's very important right now, okay? Spirit, ancestors, the angels of the white light, can you give me a clear and precise message for whoever sees this? And to my collective. You guys know what? You know what? This is my second time reading. I'm gonna move this to the side for just a second. This is my second time creating a channel, but I stopped. I healed even more, and then I came back when Spirit told me to come back, right? And so guess what, you guys? You guys are really gonna be like my day ones. My day ones from y'all here. Y'all here. I appreciate that, okay? I'm throwing the cards. What you mean? All right. Embrace the flow of life. Embrace the flow of life. Like we've been talking about this. This is a season where it's you're blooming. It's about to bloom. The new year is on the way. We've been talking about this so heavy. So embrace how things are going. Remember yesterday I said, remember the beat of your life used to be like, right? But now it's kind of like I said that yesterday. Embrace the flow of life. Be okay with the traffic if the traffic slows down. Be okay if you're not moving at such a high pace. One of the things I have over here that I do want to talk about is we got to work on our nervous system. We're so stuck in a place of living off of like survival mode, and it has us in this, and this, we feel like that's functioning, right? That we feel like that's functioning, but it's really not. It's survival, right? So now God is saying, embrace the flow of life. Your higher source is saying, embrace what is happening. Embrace the change that is taking place. Know your worth. New moon in Taurus. New moon in Taurus. You could be a Taurus also. Believe in the impossible. Listen, you never thought you would get to this point. Hear what I'm saying? You so used to your heart beating fast all the time that you didn't realize that those 7 minutes every day of meditating has calmed your nervous system. You don't even have the desire to move that fast anymore. You now know what it feels like to like, you know what, let me just sit back and like really take care of myself. Like you switched it up and you didn't even think this was possible, and here you are. And here we are. Release your blocks, right? It's a old system that you no longer need to work out of. You no longer have to work. You're not in this position anymore. You're not in that position anymore. Look at that. You've been meditating now. The 7 minutes a day has been working. You have been consistently doing this. And if you have not, 7 minutes a day for 21 days. And then come back and tell me how that make you feel. Release control. All of these pictures have an individual meditating. Release control. There's nothing you can do. You can't control what is already going to happen, right? Just enjoy the journey. Focus on the positive. See the good in it. See the good in it, okay? Now I'm sick of this lie. I'm already sick of it. Step up and lead. I got you guys back. I'm going to keep going. Step up and lead. Actually, that's going to be one of the... Let me get one more spin. Let me get one more moon card. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I like it. I hope you guys are definitely utilizing this new moon energy here. You and your loved ones are safe. That's what I'm saying. There's no more survival mode. Show, the bottom of the deck says, show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Like, let them know who you are. Yeah, you went through that, but that doesn't mean that's who you are, right? All right, let's do it. How y'all feeling today? How y'all feel? Let me read some of these comments before I keep going. How y'all feeling today? Let me see what we got. I love music. Let's see. Should I take up yoga or something? Definitely. I did my yoga this morning. It was great. I don't understand anything. We need to dance. There's no music. What are we talking about? YouTube, you can't have music. No, the last message that I was just doing was a collective message. Okay, so I didn't miss nothing major. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do we're gonna get a, that was our moonology, since we do have this moon energy. We're gonna now do an angel message, okay? Again, I hope you guys, let me know if you guys have taken care of yourself today. I will. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Let's do an angel message. Let me know in the comments if you guys have taken care of yourselves today and what you plan on doing. Spirit, thank you for coming through with clear and precise messages. Spend more time outdoors. Okay. Okay, Spirit said, go ahead and pull that notebook out. Spend more time outdoors. Let me tell you what I wrote down here. I'm gonna have to go through some of it because it's a lot. Let's see. Where did I write it at? Hold on. Create a new you that feels good. That's one of my notes that came up in meditation. Hold on. There was another one about being grounded. Where did I put that message about being grounded? Here we go. Learn how to ground yourself. Start with 10 minutes. I said 7, but I wrote down 10. Okay, it really just takes 7 minutes, but I wrote down 10. So learn how to ground yourself. Start with 10 minutes a day. Go outside and put your feet in the grass. Listen, it may not be something you're used to doing. It may not be your norm. But in order to trigger new things to happen, you have to create new things. And this card says spend more time outside. Now, we have to understand this, and this is something else that I wrote down. We have to work on joy and create peace. It's not something that's going to come to us in this ball like, there's your joy. No. It's something you create as a goal and you work towards it. What will create this joy? It's a verb. You have to work towards it, right? And peace is definitely something you create. No, everyone's peace is not going to look the same. Spirit, ancestors, angels of the white light, continue to give me more. Self-respect. You got to love yourself. You have to love yourself way more than you're worried about how other people love you. I wanted to read this spend more time outside card. It says, my prayer. Thank you for motivating me to spend more time outdoors and for helping me relax, enjoy connecting with nature. Go listen to the squirrels. Go listen to them crunch on whatever is out there that they're eating, on the nuts that they're finding to eat. Listen to that, right? Watch the butterflies as they come back this new year, right? Listen to the songs that the birds have. I'm telling you, listen, I can't make it up. It's gonna heal you. It's gonna heal you. New beginnings and a fresh start. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. In this season, we are not really concerning ourselves with other people and why they chose to make the decision or move the way that they move. Why did they choose this over that? That's not what this season is about. This season is about getting to know who you are. This season is about learning how not to let anyone play in your face. This season is definitely new beginnings and new start. And the moment that you have a different self-respect for yourself, you will then be able to come, because mind you, everybody's an energy. You'll be able to then come into connection with those that are like-minded individuals, those that now have a self-respect for themselves that wouldn't dare do any of that. If you sit back and take a moment and think about all of the people that played in your face at some shape, form, or fashion, a time in your life, that you ask about in getting these tarot cards. Let's bring it down to a minimum. And in reality, you hear these cards say certain things. However, the reality is what was done was really done. They really did what they really did. Regardless of how it was supposed to go in your head, because it's a story that you've attached to it. Regardless of how it didn't go that way. What was done was really done. Is that something you really want to take a chance on happening again? Worrying yourself about someone that was not making adult decisions like they were supposed to, but also no shade to them, because they were a reflection of you. So you were not even making good decisions at that point in your life either? Huh? Do you hear me? You can't just point the finger at them for playing in your face. You got to point the finger for allowing them to play in your face. But you did. You did. That's why your cutoff game became strong. That's why you end up becoming the Queen of Swords. That's why you realize instantly if somebody was playing games. You got all that down pack. You got all that down pack. That does not mean that you now are ready to be in relationship. The only person you need to be focused on being in relationship with is yourself. How do you do that? I think I wrote that down. Hold on. I should have put a number on these on when I was going to be able to read them out. So let's see. Find your new hobby. Let's see, we'll get there. Dang, I thought I had. Let's see. I did this one. Let me just mark this. Let me do that. We got homework to do. Just in case. Go and grab a notebook. I don't know if you heard me say that. I did this one. Okay. Oh, it's on the back. It's on the back. That's the one I'm looking for. It's on the back. It says, we need to still be working on loving ourselves before trying to navigate love with someone else. Whew, girl, read that one again. We need to still be working on loving ourselves before trying to navigate love with someone else. Do you really know you? I mean, like, like, do you really know you? Are you comfortable with you, right? Have you done all of the work that you need to do to say, I am a healthy person to be able to move and navigate through life with another soul connected to me? Right? All right. Those were the angel messages. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Let me see what else we're going to do next here. Did I miss anything? All right. If not, I am going to go ahead and do an angel message here. Go ahead and get your question together. If you watch this on the replay, you are more than welcome to pause the message, pause the video, and get your question together. You don't have to put it in the chat or anything. You can just keep it on your mind. Okay? I'm going to see if I can get an answer for you. I think we're doing real good on timing today. Energy feels really, really good. I hope you grab your notebook. Grab your notebook. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. I'm going to put it back. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. I ask that you come in and give me a clear and precise answer here for my collective. Or whoever sees this message. Be assertive. Be assertive. Take action. Move forward. Right? The only way you're going to probably see the flowers bloom is if you plant the seeds. That's somebody saying, get the yard together. Go outside. You can do double things. You could be getting grounded while cleaning up the yard. Make it pretty out there, right? If you want to see the birds and the butterflies and all this stuff come around you, make it come to you. I plant sunflower seeds at the bottom of my mailbox. Down there at my mailbox. Choose a new direction, right? Again, the playbook that you had from last season is not going to work in this season. Why? Because it was winter. It was winter. You pulled out trench coats. You had gloves and scarves on. You had things around your neck, and you were covered up. You're not wearing that when the flowers bloom. You got flowy dresses on. You got on shorts probably. You got on linen. It's not even the same playbook, right? Exactly. Let's keep going. Choose a new direction. A new season is on the way. Be assertive. Be assertive. It's that we're right here still at the end of winter. We are, what's today, February 19th? We are right here still at the end of winter. Do a winter cleanse. We always talk about doing the spring cleaning. Y'all don't clean every season. I clean at the beginning and the end of every season. I clean at the beginning. Somebody needs to go and clean up. This is from your angels, okay? I don't know what your question was, but listen to your intuition. Whatever you ask for Spirit to give you an answer on, you already know it's what Spirit is saying. Anything else here? And don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Hey, don't stop till you get enough. I like it. I like it. And let go. There are some things that in this winter you thought were gonna produce something that it did not produce. I don't know how many fruit trees you think gonna produce in the wintertime, but they're not. But you had high expectations for whatever this was, and Spirit is saying this is not to go into the next season with you. Let it go. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, and just for confirmation, there's something better. Don't stop till you get enough. How are y'all feeling? Are you taking care of yourself? What's up? What's going on? I hope you guys are doing okay. Make sure you guys go back and watch the replay if you weren't here, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and do a tarot pool. We've been getting some good information today. Let me see what's on my list before I start pulling cards while we're just hanging out, right? And if I call out something that you guys want me to tap into as I read some of these things that came up, I think I'm my dog. What? So if I read something and you guys want me to tap into it, I'll definitely do that, because these are things that came up as within the last few lives. Okay. So the first thing I heard yesterday, I think I was scrolling and I heard this. The steps back were a part of the routine. Just think about a dance routine, right? Step, step. It was a part of the routine. So the steps that you had to take backward, they were a part of the dance routine. Okay? You had to do them. If you miss a step in that Tamia, I can get enough of you. If you miss a step in that, you're not doing the dance right. Ask me how I know. I still can't do the dance. You see what I'm saying? But the steps back were a part of the routine. So just remember that and keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind. I think I did already mention this, but I'll go ahead and mention it again, that we have to work on joy and create peace. It's neither one of these you're not gonna be able to order them. They're not gonna just be brought to your front door. They're not going to be at Target or Walmart, nor Macy's. As a matter of fact, all of those stores are probably going to be gone in a minute. We're doing more shopping online anyway, okay? Let me go see what this dog wants. Yeah, every time I get on here, right? I'm trying to see if he's going to go. You hear what I'm saying? That's it. That's the answer. Come on. Come on, Matt. Come on, dude. And then he don't be really wanting to come. Oh, he came the other way. Come on. My bad. Okay. And okay, let me keep going. Where was I? Oh, and this was another thing. Listen to what God tells you, not what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what God tells you. Your voice is the voice of God. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? Your voice is the voice of God. Listen to what God tells you. Okay? It's real easy. What makes your soul feel good? You know what I'm saying? And when I'm saying God because I say God. Well, whoever created you, your higher source, whoever you go to for insight. Okay? What else was here? Let's see here. Oh, in this new season we have coming up here, right? This is what I want you guys to do. First, start always grabbing your notebook when you see me. When you see me, start grabbing your notebook. We're digging in. We're doing work, okay? Find you a new hobby. Find you a new hobby. Somebody put some hobbies in the comment. I'll be right back. Let me go get my dog. Cause he'll be out there all day, y'all. If I let him. Jeez Louise. I am so sorry, you guys. That dog had to went all the way to the back of the house. And then he old. He's 16. So he moves slow. So you guys are still here? New hobby. Thank you for letting me know where we were at. Yeah, but new season, new hobby. New year, new hobby. And when I say new hobby, I'm talking brand new, something that you wouldn't even think that you would do. This is how you're going to learn who you are, right? And going into these new places, into these new atmospheres, you're going to meet new individuals, new souls, right? I want to go to a pottery class. Boom, that's me. What y'all got going? Huh? That's right. Go within. Go within. But a pottery class is something I want to do. I want to do that. That's something I've never done before. I remember making a little ashtray in first grade. Was it an ashtray? Ashtray, maybe a pot, a flower pot, but I want to do that again. So yeah, create new. And create a new you that feels good, right? That's definitely the goal for any type of new season, right? We knock ourselves down so much concerning ourselves with what other people are doing. That is our biggest issue. That is our biggest issue. And we're not taking this time to actually tap into who we are. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. Make sure you guys go back and watch the full replay. Make sure you follow me, right? I'll pick a day where we'll ask questions, right? But we're not going to do that on everybody. It'll get out of hand. Now, unless you send a donation or something like that, right? All right, let's do it. Spirit team, ancestors, and angels of the white light, can you give me a clear and precise message here for my collective? Or whoever may see this. Hello, Monica, how are you? Knight of Swords here. This is, you probably keeping your eye on things that you have no business keeping your eye on, which is why Spirit is saying focus on you. Yeah, this is like a community card. At this point, you could possibly be looking at what other people have, right? And trying to figure out why it's not your season yet. Why it's not your time yet. Why is this happening? And you don't even realize. Sometimes you be so focused on some other things that you don't even realize you were sitting in days that you actually prayed for. You had tears. You prayed for this. Yeah, new beginning. You asked for this new beginning. You asked for a new idea. You asked for God to give you something fresh on your mind, right? You did. And here it is. Take a minute, step back. Do me a favor, go right back towards like that pandemic moment and then reflect forward. Hear what I tell you. Go back to that pandemic, 2019 going into 2020. Reflect from that point to where you are today. And tell me and tell me what that feels like. Yeah. That then you'll realize that little that you got is a lot. That's when you're gonna realize that little that you have is a lot. When you listen to me. That is when you start to realize you love yourself. That is when you started to realize every flaw about you, you actually like. You've always enjoyed it. You just allowed this community, right, to show you something else that wasn't even authentic, that wasn't even real. And some way, somehow, you got caught up in what that looked like. I hear you, Spirit. Thank you for coming through. I like this one. You got caught up in that. You hung with these people. Their small mind started to affect yours. Woo! I keep hearing that song, I'll Be Over Here. It's called Here. I can't think of her name. But I can't play the song either. But listen. You started hanging out with this community that put on and acted like everything was okay when it wasn't. You started picking up the energy from that. You thought you could really survive in something like that? No. You had to get to a point where you had to grow and you had to learn how that these things cannot go forward with you. It was really never a part of who you were anyway. You were always the different one in the group. You were always the different one in the group. It was never beneficial for you. You actually were supposed to feed these people, but they stole your fruit. They stole your energy. You put the work in. You were the mastermind in these situations. This past residue. I'm just letting you know this is what's coming up. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and precise messages. This is past residue because now you know better. And so what Spirit is saying is drop the fear. Don't allow any fear to be here. 3 of Cups says you can work with these people that you're now about to come across. When you start taking that pottery class, when you start going bike riding on the weekends, when you start doing the yoga class or the Pilates or whatever it is that you're going to start doing, you're going to the basketball court at the YMCA, whatever it is that you're going to start doing within your community, within this new community, right? This is going to be a new community. Let me show you how I know. Because the Ace of Wands is nothing but new. This is the new opportunity that you asked for. Somebody said, God, I need new people. I need new connections. I don't want to keep being in that. You were upset about your isolation, kind of like read Psalms. In those Psalms, David is not happy all the time. He is like, God, why are you doing this to me? And you over here like, yeah, I just want to be me. Why I can't just be me? I like it. I love this for you. It's how you've learned. It's how you have learned. Let's see here. Let's go. Look at this. The world card. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. Because this is in your favor. God has said, listen, now I can give you what I wanted to give you, because what I wanted to give you, you would have just gave it to these people that were already fake and phony in your life anyway. You were such a giver, not realizing that these people were draining you. But now I'm going to send genuine love to you. It's going to be whatever this new hobby could be. I'm telling you, that hobby is going to be serious. Everybody's hobby is going to be different because everybody's age is different. Everybody's available time is different. But this is definitely going to be something you're going to want to make time for. You're going to want to align this up. You're going to want to, your ships are coming in right here. Like, it's like, you know you work hard for it. Like this is, but it's now a mental thing. You built these ones right here. You built them. Let's say this is water, right? You built them. Despite the fact that they're in the water, you know you had to get in the water to build it. So now you gotta do a little boop, 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 little jump, and you're there. Like a Mario game. You know how you had to hit it's certain buttons. Hold on. Go with me. It's certain buttons you had to hit on the Mario game to make that leap. I feel the full card energy coming out. You see what I'm saying? So you Mario, you just hit the goddamn button. hit the button at the right time so you can just leap over there. You see what I'm saying? I like it. Pretty good to me. Thank you, Spirit. See what I'm talking about? And the moment that you do, that is definitely when God is going to open the doors to the connections that you need, that are going to be able to heal your heart, mind, body, and soul, that will not have you feeling like you are living in survival mode, that you can be open with, but you don't even have to open up to them about the past things, because through the new you, they can see what you've come out of. They won't continue to make you go back to that. Ooh. You did the work, and so have they. This could be new business partners. Somebody could have had a business here. You work with some people that you knew, where you felt like you knew, and they didn't do you right. That was that community card, right? You could have built a business with somebody, and then they played you. They gave somebody else the idea that you created, right? And that could have put a brick over your heart, right? That could have caused pain, but you've healed from that. Yeah. So that's why you're going to get this. That's why now this business partner that you're going to come into contact with has also been hurt by a business partner, has also healed themselves, and still ready to say, you know what, I'm ready to do this again. Because you can't stop there. No, you don't get to stop there. You have to keep going. How do you stop there? And then when God trying to figure out, hey, I gave you a gift. What did you do with it? I gave you a gift. What did you do with it? You hid it because you got hurt one time? 2, 3, 4. Who told you you had a certain amount of times to get hurt? Each time you get hurt is a lesson. Knight of Wands. Each time you get hurt, it is a lesson. It gets you to the level of being where you need to be. Empress? You don't think the Empress done been hurt a time or two? Huh? She had to carry so many other people's problems on her back. This started when this lady was a little girl. You don't just, at some point in time, God said, you're just going to be an Empress. This is, I knew you before you were in your mother's womb. I was gonna make you an empress. Yes, yes. You see what I'm saying? This was the plan. It was what God said was gonna take place. The scales were always going to be balanced. The scales were always going to be balanced. It was just what path are you going to take to get there? And there was no path that you could take that was going to avoid this, because it was all necessary. It had to happen. There was no other way around it. You had to have the experiences that you had. The good ones, the bad ones, the ugly ones, the ones that you keep trying to block out of your memory. You cannot block them out. That is part of why you're stuck. You just have to figure out how to sit in it. Go back to the moment. Go back to the very moment and just sit in it. Look, if it's a childhood moment, you as your adult self, go sit in that moment with that child. And just really think about it. What you were going through, what they were going through, who experienced what, when, where, and how, what the playground looked like, what the sky looked like outside. Go sit in it and rewrite the story. Get you a pen, put pen to paper on this. And then burn it up if you want to. And now you have a new idea of the story. I've rewritten it. I didn't have nothing to do with why they were feeling the way they were feeling. Just sit, just go back. Just go back. That'll free you. That alone will free you. That's called shadow work. That's called shadow work. If you need any more details on that, let me know. We're gonna be definitely working on it here. But if you want to text me, my information is in the description box as well. I'll send you more information. Yeah, I hear you, Spirit. We're healing. We are definitely in a place of healing. You see what I'm saying? Temperance, balance. We are balancing things out. This right here means it may not always look the same, but it still will balance. There's 4 small balls over here, but 1 big ball, but it's still a balanced scale. 4 quarters still make $1. 4 quarters still make $1. You have to let that transformation take place. Some things are going to come and they are going to go. God giveth and he taketh away. The death in the reverse lets me know that you're kind of having a little reservation about releasing it. But I'm telling you, the moment that you do, the moment that you open up your third eye, you see this high priestess? The moment that you realize you are who you are. Everybody else can see it around you, but you can't. But the moment that you open up your eyes and see that you are who you are, this will become, listen, this will be an identity that no one can take away from you. No one can't take it away from you, right? But things around you can force you to hide an energy like this because it vibrates so high. And the way that people will respond to it is kind of like, right? This is a tower. That's how they respond to your magic. Oh, fucking well, right? Oh, well, I have nothing to do with that. You have people that respond to your magic in a way of they're trying to dim your light. But it takes you to get this king of emotion. I'm sorry, this king of cups is full of emotions, right? This man knows how to say what it is that he needs to say. This man does not let anybody play him. His yes mean yes and his no mean no. Don't keep asking. Okay? Okay? I don't think I have an email address on there, but I will definitely check. That was pretty good. That was a tarot pull of what we need to hear. I'll check and see if I have an email address on there. If not, if you want me to call it out, I can call you an email address out. You can email me. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, we all do. We all do. But baby, when I tell you I done been through it, that's why I'm here, right? So I realize that I have notes and notes and notes. Listen, baby. Listen, we here. Let me tell you, I did this today. This was today in my meditation. This right here, baby. Listen, and that's what I'm gonna give you. I realized that. I said, you know what? We gonna pick a page and we gonna go. We're gonna go. Whatever the spirit tells me to do. I wrote this stuff down for a reason, right? Not just for me, but to heal somebody else's heart, mind, body, and spirit, right? So, you ready? So it's transform me. I gotta write it down as I go. I'm gonna spell it to you. Let me write it down. Okay, it's transform me. TRAS. Did I say it right? Wait. TRANSFORMMELLC@gmail.com. I'm gonna get some e-documents done. I am gonna do it. I actually have this stuff already. I've created journals. Like I said, this is my second go round, right? And in this go round, let me show y'all one of my journals. Do I have one up here? Hold on. This was my sample, but it's old. I did this back in like 2020. But I've created me time journals. It's a little, but baby, we do work right here. I'm gonna show you guys a blank one because you can get them on Amazon. They are available. And I have hardbacks. I don't have one up here. But yeah, we got all that good stuff. I got all that good stuff. I told you guys I used to sell products, so my brand is self-care. Taking care of yourself. Figuring out how to overcome the obstacles that life has already brought you and to implement taking care of you at the same time. Okay? I know that's right. Okay, so what are we doing? I think I'm going to do... I already did Moonology. I'm looking at my dates. We already did angel message. We did 2 angel messages. Ask your angel a question, and we did angel messages. I did a tarot pool. What would you guys like to do next? You want to do... I can do a love reading because let me tell you what song. He loves me. It's special. Oh, listen. Time we spent on my knees. I can't even think of all the words. Happily excited by your cologne and your hair, your style, your intelligence. You woo me, you call me. What? You breathe me. You please me. What she said? You tease me. Give me something to think about. Ignite me. You ignite me. You love me. What? What? Oh, Lord. I receive it. Jill Scott, He Loves Me, off of the live album. Go listen to it. That's what was on. And right after that came, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot where us to spark Conversation, verbal relation, stimulation. Share our situation, temptation, elevation, relaxation, elevation. Or maybe we can talk about it. What she said? Okay. I gotta stop. But you get the vibe? You know exactly what album I'm talking about. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me with my music today. Last night I was listening to Trick Daddy. Mind your business. I have those moments. I was raised up on Trick Daddy and Percy Miller. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am a no limit soldier. Me and X to the day I die. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all know. Okay. So last night I was cleaning up the kitchen. I was listening to Trick Daddy. So after that, I just shut my music off. I started to get myself together for the night. So this morning, me and my daughter was talking, so the music never really came on. The radio is down, right? When my kids want to talk, I let them talk. I give them my attention, right? So when I dropped her off at school today and got back in the car and turned the radio on, it was damn Trick. and again, I'm old. So I can't listen to Trick Daddy first thing in the morning. That last night, I cleaned my whole kitchen up. That floor did my whole new moon cleansing like I needed to do, right? And Trick was... he was going into me. Okay. So, but this morning it was too much. So I said, oh, Lord, no, I can't listen to this. And I'm telling you, that Jill Scott live album just so happened to be just sitting up there minding his business. I hadn't even had a Jilly day in a minute. So for it to have been there, for it to have just been there, and then I had an experience. I've been having it. Listen, I can't tell y'all about it yet because I'm still working it, right? It's still a part of my manifestation. But we already see it in the cars. It's time. It's on the way, and make sure that you are prepared for it, right? All right. Okay, listen, TLC makes you want to flirt. Digging on you, digging on me, digging on baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby. It's all like that, it's all like that. I gotta be in love with something like that. Tell me TLC was not making us flirt. Kick your game? I'm a player by heart. You know what I'm saying? Not a player by heart, but like I can approach whoever. I am very confident. Okay? There's not listen. But sometimes that ain't always good, right? So I'm slow working something. You understand what I'm saying? Kick your game, TLC. Let me know. What? Let me know if you can kick your game. Come with something more clever than just your name. It's like this. I want to take you home. But you gotta show me that your game is on. Y'all gonna make me have a brother. Who said TLC? No, was that you? Definitely. Don't go chase. Are we gonna get to a reading? You start talking music. That is my love language. You said gifts your love language. Music is my love language. And listen, the little one I'm slow working up on, I want to send him that let's take a long walk around the park after dark. I cannot believe I am this giddy today. I am this giddy. I'm going to just tell y'all. So I coupon. And so I go to Walgreens a lot. I got this one Walgreens where that's my store. They look put stuff up for me. They don't let the people steal it all from me because I don't be doing too much. I get for my household. I don't, you know what I'm saying? We got a good 6 months. We good. You know, I'm not doing too much. He the Pepsi man. He is the Pepsi man. That's all y'all get for now. That's all y'all get. I give y'all a little bit later. I give y'all a little bit by little bit, because I have to keep y'all up on it. Lord, give me a good coupon. Let me tell you, Walgreens and Publix. Listen, Walgreens and Publix. Download the apps. It's gonna change your life. I don't do a bunch of stores. I only do Walgreens and Publix. Yeah, I hit a lick so good one night. It was an online order I did on the app. I think I paid $43 for it and got back $42 in rewards, meaning I only paid $1 out of pocket. It was pretty dope. But I just watched TikTok, and I have a coworker that helps me. Yeah, let's do a reading. Y'all want to do a love reading? Since we went jilly, we just started flirting. We just started flirting and stuff. Ooh. Jilly said, let's take a long walk. Let's look at some love here. Let's look at love. I know y'all want to. Lord, give me a good coupon. Oh, I did read that. Yeah. Get your app. Yeah, I'm an auntie. John, yes, I'm an auntie. I'm okay with it. I just turned 42 years old. I absolutely love this. My fucking game is so strong, right? Children can play a part of the love, right? This love reading that we're doing. You can have a better love for your children. You are protecting your children. You are loving on your children way better than you were loved on as a child in your eyes, right? You are definitely keeping them safe, and I love this for you. I love this for them. That is what they need, right? Remember, all love readings are different. All right, let's do it. Deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. This could be a current relationship. This could be something you are already aware of. Most of the time, it does not come up in the cards unless you already know it. Very soon. This is something you probably need to exit from very soon. That was very clear. Thank you, Spirit. That was for somebody and not everybody. Have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. When you leave the situation, it doesn't have to be ugly. Let's start off with the fact that they were deceptive. Sit in it. Make up your mind. Do I let this person cheat in peace? Hear what I'm saying? Or do I respect myself enough to say I don't want to do this anymore? Once that decision is made, there's no need for a rah-rah. Why you... No. Give your children the respect that they deserve while you walk away from this. Get them the heart-to-heart conversation, and then have the heart-to-heart conversation with your spouse and make a decision very soon. Thank you, Spirit. That's for somebody, not everybody. If it's not yours, do me a favor, leave it alone, because for the rest of us, we are doing what? For them single people, we are doing what? Didn't I say TLC make you want to flirt? Digging on you, digging on me, digging on we, baby, ooh, baby, baby. It's all like that. It's all like that. What? I gotta be in love with something like that. I said it. Make sure you like the video. I said it. I said it. Yeah, healing family issues. Back to this relationship that you were in, right? That was a deception to you. You're going to hear, you didn't see this as a child be handled properly. You watch somebody stay in this unhealthy relationship, but this shit is not sitting right with your nervous system. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of the reading. We are working on our nervous system. Yesterday, I showed you guys how to tap. This is going to get your nervous system back in alignment. I showed you how to get that vibration going, right? Because you realize, you watched your mama stay in this. So you got the relationship that you saw your mother have, but she didn't even tell you that this deception was going on. And now here you are following the footsteps, and you're like, wait. So I got to deal with this motherfucker cheating too? This is where you're going to break the curse. This is where you're not going to stay for the children. The love for your children is strong. Remember, I started out saying this. The love, if you have children, you love your children. You right now you're telling yourself, I love my children enough to stay through this. No. That's not love. That's codependent. That's not facing the truth. That is not being honest with yourself. That is disrespect. And when disrespect is being served at the table, there is no reason you're still there. And deception is disrespect. Deception is disrespect. So there's a way that you are able to explain to your children and know that, listen, y'all, I saw my mama do it. That still was not healthy. They still got a divorce. They still did. It was still not pleasing. Or she stayed and acted like it was okay, and she died with a heavy heart. Probably some type of heart conditions. The heart conversation never took place. I'm picking up on somebody's energy. Let me go back to flirting. I'm picking up on somebody's energy. This could be the one. He loves me. It's special. And this is not just for her. Like, this is a guy could be feeling this way too. He could be the one. So keep flirting. Okay, I like it. Let's keep going. What else do we have here, Spirit? What else do we have here, Spirit? Separation. Because Spirit said they didn't hear you the first time. They didn't hear you when you said. So this is okay. A time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Stay optimistic about your love life. Listen, positive thinking brings faith and romance. It's almost like we got two situations here, and back and forth the cards are coming out. So be positive about flirting, right? This could be the one. But somebody else that is in a situation, there is time for a separation here very soon. Go back about 2 minutes. I just said this. I said this. Okay? Give me one more, Spirit. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. Express your love. That's, again, I said it was going back and forth. Back on, shout it, they need to leave. Pay attention to the red flags. And you might need to express more of your love to whoever you flirting with. Yeah, was that for me? Oh. That was good, y'all. That was good. That was a good love reading. I like it. Hey, Danielle. Listen. Break it. Break the curse. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. Listen, worth waiting for. Not staying in no situation that you know is going to be unhealthy for you is not the move, baby. I'm glad you know it. What y'all want to do? I'm not doing them intuitive Kev's deck today. The energy been good. We ain't finna let that riff-a-raff come up in here today. We're going to pick a day to do the riff-a-raff, okay? Because we still have to see it. We have to know what's going on. You have to make sure that you're not so in tune with yourself that you don't think that you know what I'm saying? You still could be getting hit out here if you ain't paying attention to what's happening. What's going on around you. Regardless, again, it may never play out. But the thought process is always good to know, so then you'll know how to transmute. You'll know where that lag in your step coming from. Why are you getting up later than you supposed to? That is what this is for. Not for you to go and respond to these people. Well, tarot told me fool, they gonna look at you like you crazy. Everybody can't tap in like that. Right? All right, let's keep going. I got a few more notes before we go. Fear could stop you if you let it. I didn't see it come up in the message today, but again, these messages that I got here were from the live that I was asking the questions on. And I was paying attention to the energy that was coming in. If you weren't here when I first started this live, I've been on live for about... Danielle! It's 2 Danielles? Well, look at there. I've been on live for about an hour, though. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Thank you. But listen, use this energy. The energy's high. The energy is moving at a pace where we can function with it, right? And it's all about what you do. You got to get the rest. And closing down your evenings are going to be very important. And opening up your day, your mornings are going to be very important. Create the rituals. That's how it will come about. I have not always been a morning person. Do not call my phone that early in the morning. Still to this day, don't call it, but it's a different reason. It's not that I'm not up. It's not that I'm not available. Well, I'm not available because I'm taking care of me. I don't talk to people early in the morning. I don't. I have to get myself together. I got to figure out how I want my day to go. I create the life that I live. And so if I get up in chaos and I'm going to have a chaotic day. But if I set the tone and say, baby, there's no chaotic going to be happening today. Nobody around me can create no chaotic situation. When I feel it coming, I know how to handle that, right? Okay, let me keep going. Whatever you do, put your whole heart into it and always bet on you. Make sure when you guys catch me on live, get your notebooks. We're going to start doing work. Again, I don't know if you heard the beginning of the live, but some of the questions that were being asked were always about other people. Is somebody going to return? Is somebody feeling this way? And I want us to tap into ourselves. I want us to understand that once you start doing some of these things, understanding that those steps backward were a part of the routine, you will learn a different rhythm. You'll get a different groove. And what they're doing is not going to be concerning you. If it was that important, they'll be beating down your door. They will be calling. There has been moments that I have had urges where I couldn't help but to just say, hey, call, reach out, do it, whatever, da. When they want to, they will. Baby, the way that ice hit, whoo, I love me some cold water. Drink your water. Drink your water. When we come on live, grab your water and your notebook. And then let me know, because this is going to be routine and rituals. That's what we need. That's what we're creating on this channel. I got to tap in and see who was out here. And I said, okay, God, this is what you got me working with. Okay. I've been here. No judgment. I've been here. Right? I done slip. I done fail. I done experience. And it's my goal to share my experiences with you, right? So that you can, no longer trip over the things that you used to trip over. You can just glide right through them. Everybody skate to the music. Like you on skate, like ain't nothing in your way. You see what I'm saying? All right, let me see what else I got. I got a few more notes. You don't always have to explain yourself. You should not have to always explain yourself. Now, if you've done something wrong, that's completely different, right? But if you have made a sound decision to say no is a complete sentence, and let's normalize that. Or saying no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? If somebody invites you somewhere, don't be asking them people who gonna be there. Stop. That's rude. It's not your party. It's not your event. Why do you care? If you know that this person is inviting you to a place where some energies are gonna most likely be, because most of the time, if you ask that question, you already know who's gonna be there. Let's be real, right? You already know who's gonna be there. So instead of putting yourself in that predicament, you can kindly say, thank you. Where do I send my gift? I won't be able to attend. You don't have to explain why. You know why. Or sit on it and meditate. Do you need to attend this event? Do you need to breathe and just get away? Is that energy going to be okay for you to walk into that? Or are you going just to support? Do you know how to go in there and block yourself from any other entities that will be in there? This is not a moment where you get to ask people who going to be at their event. That's rude. Because most of the time, when you do, they're going to tell you the very people that they know you don't want to be there. They're going to talk mess about them. And then they're going to say, I know you don't want, come on. It's a cycle. All right, we're going to move on. Be committed to unpacking baggage and understanding you a little more. Yeah. Let's take a deep breath on that. Be committed to unpacking baggage and understanding you more. You have to ask, why did I choose that? What sensor was triggered inside of me that made me choose that? Go back and watch Inside Out. It's a Disney movie. Inside Out and Inside Out 2. I use those movies a lot because my daughter loves them and she's 4 and she completely understands the emotions. They explain to you your emotions. She understands. It blew my mind because she's 4, right? She's 4. I'm like, wow, you get this? you get this, and she gets it. She knows angry. She knows sadness. She knows all the emotions. She knows all the emotions. I put all that grease in my hair. I mean, on my glasses. But yeah, I think that's all of them. Hold on, I think I had one more on the back. Hold on. Unless I did. I think I did the one that was on the back. Did I give you the email address? transformmellc@gmail.com. Make sure you email me. And we need to be working on loving ourselves. Hey, I'm KiaBee. I am here to teach you how to love on yourself. I never considered myself to be a life coach, but if that's what you want to do, I'm me. I've only been me. It's me, KiaBee. I don't have a title. I don't really do titles. So I'm not a life coach. Let me take that back. I just don't do titles. The only titles that I have in this world are I'm a mother and I have children. Those are the only titles I go by. And I live by those. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. I'm about to get ready to go. I gave y'all over an hour today, and I said we was going to do 45 minutes. Yes, definitely focus on the inner. Make sure you guys are grabbing your notebooks. I just want to see my cards. Charles, did you ask for a question? Let me go back. Let me keep going. Y'all been talking. I'm sorry. I was going. It's not going to just be cards anymore. We need to heal. You got to get some notes in here, okay? You got to get some work in here. Okay, but I haven't in a relationship. I'm sure I just joined you. It kind of seems like that. Charles, are you still here? You're new. Welcome. We have assigned seating in this classroom. We have assigned seating. Come in the classroom and sit down somewhere, okay? I'm that teacher, okay? Okay, Charles? I'm just having fun, y'all. Let's see. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Listen, we're not going back there. I'm not going back down. I'm not even going to go back this far. The magic in the process. Yes, I am. You be talking good. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, yeah, Charles. Come in and sit down somewhere. Now what is it that you need, baby? And I'm just playing. What you want me to pull a card for you? An oracle or a tarot card? Let me know. I got you. And welcome. Thank you for being here. Make sure you follow me. Thank you. Thank you. You know, yes, remember yesterday I said about a traveling counselor? Remember I said that? Let me look into that. I got a couple degrees, okay? Okay, I'm working on one now. I'm working on my master's degree, you guys. Whew, in education. Ain't that something? I'm supposed to graduate. Well, I think it's going to change to August now, but I'm okay with that. I just had to make sure they got my financial aid right. So I was supposed to graduate in July, but I think it's now going to be August. But, it's just fine. It's just fine. It's been, so you got been working. So I'm getting some things in order. I realized that. I was like, no, you can't let this get out of hand over here. You are here to heal. You are here to heal. So let me see what Charles' question is. Right. Don't that sound good? Maybe going to different group homes, going to different high school or elementary schools, period. Going to prisons, right? Like a real travel nurse. Even, I don't know about individual. I don't know. We'll Okay, hold on. I got you, Charles. Let me see. I got you. Let's do it. We love that, and welcome here because this is a safe place. If it gets too ugly, I'll remove somebody out of here, right? So nobody's here to beat up on nobody because we met up in this place for a reason. Somewhere in life, the experience was the same. If it hasn't been the same, it's going to be. So let's do it. Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Give me a clear and precise message here for Charles. Growth. You're growing more than you even think you are. right? Relationships. The growth card says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. The first awareness that you need to focus on is self-awareness, right? Relationships with other people are not what you need to focus on right this very second, because you have to find out who you are. The steps backward were a part of the routine. I keep looking over here at my journal. I don't know if you were in when I said that. You could possibly be taking some steps back, and that's why you don't feel like you're growing, but it was a part of the routine. I was talking about the Tamia dance earlier today. If you don't take those steps back, you're not doing the dance. It's all a part of the dance, right? Pride. Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Pride says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone, right? You see yourself in everyone and you have gratitude. And if you're not walking around in this gratitude, you need to just start speaking it. Saying it out loud. I am grateful for the place that I'm in right now. It could be worse. God, I thank you for getting me into this place. Higher source, I appreciate where I am right now in this. Gratitude says, I am thankful for the life and the opportunities that present itself. Spirit, can you give me one more card here for Charles? Thank you so much for always coming through with clear, precise messages here. Forgiveness. You got to forgive them. Let me tell you why. The trick is, this helps you. The trick is, the moment that you forgive them, a new door will open up. This says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Your heart has to open. This is the heart chakra. Green. Yesterday we were talking about chakras. I'm gonna bring my chakra book. That was part of my plan today, to have my notes in one of my chakra books. And we're gonna start working on these chakras because we got to get there. And these are chakra cards also. So the colors, they mean something, right? Eat some green vegetables today, Charles. Get you a green salad. Nothing but green stuff on it, right? Do that for about 3 days. It's on the way. You're at the end of this this winter, and spring is about to take place. The word from yesterday was discipline. We're moving that into today. It's discipline. It's getting up. It's doing the work. You got this. You got it. You got it. I hope that helped. All right, y'all gotta go. I gotta go right now. Y'all can find me on the tickety top, right? Right. Let me close out. I finished that for Charles, and let me do an angel message for everybody. Hold on. I gotta make sure I close out right, guys. Let me get an angel message. Or y'all want to do a love message? I mean, a love card or an angel message? Which one? First thing I see. Let me know. Angel? You want a number? Or ancestor pool. You want an ancestor pool card? You know the goddesses. You want an island time. I love a good number. You want a number? Let me see what I got numbers on. The cards that got the numbers on them, we're not pulling those today because they bring up too much. Rah. I didn't feel rah today. Now, these cards have an angel number. I mean, they have numbers on them. We'll do this. We'll pull one of these. I'll do that. That way we can get an ancestor message and we can get a number. Charles, make sure you're taking time to breathe. Take three breaths. Deep breaths all throughout the day. Make sure you remind yourself to breathe, okay? Spirit, ancestors, and angels of the white light. Let me get a message here for my collective so that we could close out. You guys, if you would like to send a donation, that information is in the description box. my Zelle information and my Cash App. I think my Cash App. You can text me if there's some information that you need. I don't mind sharing. If you have anything you want to share with me, okay? You need more information about chakras, healing. That's what I'm here for. Spirit, thank you for coming through. It's harvest time. I'm telling you, it is time for us to win. I'm glad I found you guys. I'm glad you guys found me. Let's do it. We got to do it as a group, though. The number 43 could be significant. The number 43 or 7 could be significant. Harvest is the card. Let me read it to you. This is like the high priestess, okay? Harvest is when you reap the blessings that you have sown. The harvest is not just the fulfillment of your dreams, but the creation of them. Your thoughts, your imagination, the blessings of you being here another day on this earth. That is all harvest. What seeds of generosity, love, support, and goodwill can you sow in your community to create a beautiful harvest for all? The goddess declaration says, we are always prospering. Didn't I say it's okay? That's it. That's it. I appreciate you guys for being here with me. Let me see what we got. Yeah. And go outside and get grounded. Go back and watch the full live. I'm about to end this live, but go back and watch the full live. There's some good information. All of these notes, and grab your notebook because I called everything out pretty much, right? So we're gonna heal. All right, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Be good. Have a great day.